Why blood sugar matters and foods to avoid? Ready to take control of your blood sugar and dodge the diabetes bullet? Today, we're spilling the TNs, wheatened, of course, and the 10 worst foods that wreck your blood sugar and fuel insulin resistance. High blood sugar isn't just a number, it's a sneaky driver of serious health issues. About 50% of Americans are pre-diabetic or have type 2 diabetes. And globally, countries are catching up fast. Insulin resistance, where your cells ignore insulin signals, starts with too much sugar and carbs, leading to pre-diabetes and, if unchecked, type 2 diabetes. This doubles your heart disease risk, triples stroke risk, and quadruples Alzheimer's risk. The good news, you can reverse it with smart food swaps. This is for informational purposes only, not medical advice, so consult your doctor. Like, subscribe, and share to keep your health on track. Insulin resistance happens when years of high-carb diets overwhelm your system, making cells less responsive to insulin. This spikes blood sugar, stresses your liver, and promotes fatty liver, a key player in metabolic chaos. Studies show high glycemic foods can raise blood sugar by 50 to 100 milligrams (dl) in hours, while chronic consumption increases diabetes risk by 30 to 40%. The American Diabetes Association recommends keeping added sugars below 25 to 36 grams daily and carbs under 45 to 60 grams per meal for better control. Our list includes culprits like sugary drinks, refined grains, and sneaky healthy snacks that spike blood sugar and harm long-term metabolic health. Over the next parts, we'll break down each food, why it's trouble, and offer tasty, low-glycemic swaps like veggie snacks or homemade yogurt. You'll get recipes, tips, and a plan to stay in. Start with one change, like ditching soda for water, and cut diabetes risk significantly. Grab a glass of water, hydration helps your metabolism and. Let's dive into the first food group. Let us dive into the first blood sugar wrecker on our list of 10 foods to avoid. Sugary drinks, like soft drinks, energy drinks, sports drinks, sweetened coffee drinks, sweet iced tea, and fruit juice. These liquid sugar bombs spike your blood glucose faster than you can say sugar rush, and set the stage for insulin resistance. A 12-ounce can of soda packs about 40 grams of sugar, while energy drinks hit 40 grams, sports drinks 35 grams, and fruit juice 30 to 35 grams. Studies show these drinks can raise blood sugar by 50 to 100 milligrams (dl) within an hour, increasing diabetes risk by 25 to 30%. They also load your liver with fructose, a key driver of fatty liver and metabolic chaos. Despite their healthy marketing like fruit juice being natural, or sports drinks for athletes, the sugar in these drinks is often sucrose. 50% glucose, 50% fructose, identical to soda. Fructose goes straight to your liver, promoting fat storage and insulin resistance over time. The American Diabetes Association recommends keeping added sugars below 25 to 36 grams daily. But one drink can blow past that. Even natural options like coconut water, powder, hide sugar don't fall for the marketing. Ditch them easily. Swap soda for sparkling water with a lemon squeeze. Try unsweetened herbal tea instead of sweet tea. For electrolytes, choose no sugar-added options. Check labels for hidden sugars like fruit concentrate. A tip, add cucumber or mint to water for flavor without carbs. Try this low-glycemic sparkling citrus refresher. Mix 1 cup sparkling water, a squeeze of fresh orange, 1 tablespoon juice, 2 grams carbs, and a sprig of mint. It's calorie-free, under 5 grams carbs, and hydrates without spiking blood sugar. Perfect for replacing sugary drinks. Start by cutting 1 sugary drink daily. Swap soda for water to save 40 grams of sugar. If you have kidney issues, consult your doctor about electrolyte drinks. This simple change slashes diabetes risk. Next, we'll tackle a pantry staple that's secretly spiking your glucose. Grains refined and whole. Let's tackle the second blood sugar saboteur on our list. Grains, both refined and whole, like white flour, wheat bread, sprouted bread, sourdough, white rice, and brown rice. These pantry staples are carb-heavy culprits that can send your glucose soaring. A slice of white bread, about 30 grams, packs 15 grams of carbs, while wheat bread hits 12 to 14 grams. Studies show high glycemic grains can spike blood sugar by 50 to 80 milligrams (dl) within an hour, increasing insulin resistance risk by 20 to 30% with regular consumption. Over time, they stress your metabolic system, pushing you toward pre-diabetes. Refined grains like white flour and white rice glycemic index, 73 to 89, are stripped of fiber, turning into glucose fast. Whole grains like brown rice or wheat bread, glycemic index 50-80 are slightly better, but still high glycemic. Don't fall for the healthy label. Sprouted bread and sourdough 45 to 55 are lower but still not ideal for blood sugar control. The American Diabetes Association suggests limiting high glycemic carbs to under 45 grams per meal. Chronic intake also contributes to fatty liver when paired with sugary foods. Swap grains smartly. Try cauliflower rice, 5 grams carbs per cup, instead of white rice. Use lettuce wraps for sandwiches to cut carbs to near zero. A tip if you crave bread, choose a low-carb almond flour bread, 2 to 3 grams carbs per slice, for better glucose control. Try this low-glycemic cauliflower fried rice. Cup cauliflower rice with 1/2 cup diced bell peppers, 1 tablespoon olive oil, and a scrambled egg. Season with low-sodium soy sauce under 200 milligrams sodium. This dish has 8 grams carbs, 3 grams fiber, and keeps blood sugar steady while satisfying cravings. Start by swapping one grain-based meal like rice for cauliflower rice weekly. If you're on a ketogenic diet, test ketones to ensure ketosis. This switch keeps your glucose in check. Next, we'll uncover a breakfast favorite that's secretly a sugar bomb. Cereals and porridge. Let's unmask the third blood sugar villain. Cereals and porridge, like Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, Corn Flakes, Rice Krispies, plain oatmeal, instant flavored oatmeal, and cream of wheat. These breakfast classics are often sugar-coated traps that send your glucose into overdrive. A 100-gram serving of Fruit Loops packs 85 grams of net carbs, 37 grams sugar, Frosted Flakes 83 grams, 37 grams sugar, and even healthier Corn Flakes hit 81 grams, 8 grams sugar. Studies show these high glycemic carbs can spike blood sugar by 60 to 90 milligrams (dl) in an hour, boosting insulin resistance risk by 25%. Regular consumption stresses your liver, paving the way for pre-diabetes. Even plain oatmeal, 50 grams carbs, and cream of wheat, 70 grams carbs, aren't as innocent as they seem, especially instant-flavored oatmeal with 22 grams of added sugar. Steel-cut oats are slower digesting but still high-carb glycemic index, 52-55. The American Diabetes Association recommends keeping meal carbs under 45 to 60 grams, so these bowls blow past that. Marketing tricks make you think cereals are a balanced breakfast, but they're closer to dessert. Swap them smartly. Try a chia seed pudding, 5 grams carbs per 1/4 cup instead of oatmeal. Blend eggs with spinach for a zero-carb breakfast scramble. A tip, if you love porridge, use ground flax seeds with unsweetened almond milk for a low-carb, fiber-packed alternative under 3 grams carbs. Try this low-glycemic chia breakfast bowl mix, 2 tablespoons chia seeds with 1/2 cup unsweetened almond milk. Let sit for 10 minutes, and top with 1/4 cup berries and a sprinkle of cinnamon. This bowl has 6 grams net carbs, 8 grams fiber, and keeps blood sugar steady while satisfying your morning cravings. Start by swapping one cereal meal for a chia bowl weekly. If you're on a ketogenic diet, check ketones to stay in ketosis. This switch saves your glucose from the morning spike. Next, we'll expose healthy snacks that aren't so healthy after all. Healthy snacks. Let's expose the fourth blood sugar bandit on our list. Healthy snacks, like granola bars, protein bars, and trail mix. These sneaky treats are often marketed as wholesome, but they're loaded with carbs and sugars that can derail your glucose control. A 100-gram granola bar packs 60 grams of net carbs, 29 grams sugar. A protein bar hits 56 grams, 25 grams sugar. And store-bought trail mix with dried fruit can reach 66 grams, 25 grams sugar. Studies show these high-carb snacks can spike blood sugar by 40 to 70 milligrams (dl) in an hour, raising insulin resistance risk by 20 to 25%. The fructose in dried fruit also stresses your liver, promoting fatty liver over time. The healthy label tricks you into thinking these are better than candy, but their glycemic impact is similar. Cashews and pistachios in trail mix bump up carbs 26 grams per 100 grams. Unlike lower-carb nuts like almonds or walnuts, the American Diabetes Association advises keeping snacks under 15 to 20 grams of carbs to maintain stable blood sugar. Watch out for no added sugar claims. Dried fruit and natural sweeteners like coconut powder are still sugar in disguise. Swap them smartly. Choose plain nuts like almonds or pecans. 5 grams carbs per ounce. For a low-glycemic snack, try sliced cucumbers with guacamole for a zero-carb crunch. A tip, make your own trail mix with walnuts, sunflower seeds, and no dried fruit to keep carbs under 5 grams per serving. Candy and chocolate. Let's unwrap the fifth blood sugar destroyer on our list. Candy and chocolate, including regular candy, chocolate, hard candy, chewy or gummy types, sugar-free versions with multiple artificial sweeteners like sucralose or aspartame, and dark chocolate. These sweet temptations are blood sugar nightmares, with regular candy packing 80 to 90 grams of net carbs per 100 grams, mostly sugar. Studies show they can spike blood sugar by 70 to 100 milligrams (dl) in minutes, raising insulin resistance risk by 30%. Artificial sweeteners may seem safe, but stimulate appetite, leading to overeating and metabolic harm. Even sugar-free candy with multi-to 50 to 60% glycemic impact of sugar, or artificial sweeteners like sucralose, a neurotoxin, and gut biome disruptor, aren't innocent. Dark chocolate varies 50% cocoa means 50% sugar, spiking glucose like milk chocolate. The American Diabetes Association recommends keeping added sugars under 25 to 36 grams daily, but one bar can exceed that. Chronic intake promotes fatty liver and diabetes. Swap sweets smartly. Choose 85% plus dark chocolate, 4 to 5 grams sugar per 1/3 bar. For minimal impact, it's fats, slow absorption. For candy, try fresh berries, 5 grams carbs per 1/2 cup, or nuts. A tip: freeze berries for a chewy gummy-like treat without the spike. Try this low-glycemic berry gummy bites. Blend 1 cup berries with 1 tablespoon chia seeds and a squeeze of lemon. Pour into molds and freeze for 2 hours. This snack packs 8 grams carbs, 4 grams fiber, and natural sweetness without added sugar, keeping blood sugar steady. Start by swapping 1 candy treat for berries or high cocoa chocolate daily. If you're on a ketogenic diet, test ketones after eating. This switch satisfies cravings without the crash. Try this low-glycemic almond crunch mix. Combine 1/4 cup almonds, 1/4 cup pumpkin seeds, and 1 tablespoon unsweetened coconut flakes. Portion into 1 ounce servings, about 5 grams net carbs, 2 grams fiber. This mix is low sugar, liver-friendly, and keeps blood sugar steady. Start by swapping 1 healthy snack like a granola bar for plain nuts daily. If you're on a ketogenic diet, check labels for hidden carbs to stay in ketosis. Yogurt and fast food, Deli. Let's stir up the 6th blood sugar troublemaker: yogurt and fast food, Deli. These sneaky culprits: low-fat fruit yogurt, frozen yogurt, fast food like burgers, fries, fried chicken, chicken sandwiches, and deli meat scans sabotage your glucose control. Low-fat fruit yogurt packs up to 30 grams of sugar per serving, sweeter than soda. Frozen yogurt, despite its healthy vibe, is basically ice cream's sugary cousin to 530 grams carbs. Fast food and deli meats are carb bombs from starchy buns, 15 to 20 grams sugar, and seed oils, spiking blood sugar by 50 to 80 milligrams (DL), and increasing insulin resistance risk by 20 to 25%, per studies. Fruit yogurt's lactose and added sugars hit hard, while fast foods, preservatives, and seed oils inflame your system, stressing the liver. Deli meats often hide sugars and additives. Check labels. Plain, full-fat yogurt, 6 to 10% fat, is better, but store-bought versions may have 12 grams lactose per cup unless fermented longer. The American Diabetes Association suggests keeping meal carbs under 45 to 60 grams, so these foods are risky bets. Swap them smartly. Make your own yogurt, fermenting 48 to 60 hours to cut lactose to near zero. Swap burgers for grilled chicken, lettuce wraps under 5 grams carbs. Choose high-quality grass-fed deli meats with minimal additives. A tip: add avocado 2 wraps for healthy fats that stabilize glucose. Try this low-glycemic Greek yogurt parfait. Mix 1/2 cup that long-fermented plain yogurt, 48 plus hours, 2 grams carbs, with 1/4 cup berries and 1 tablespoon crushed almonds. This parfait has 6 grams net carbs, 3 grams fiber, and supports stable blood sugar with gut-friendly probiotics. Alcohol. Let's wrap up with the final blood sugar culprits: alcohol and vegan gluten-free alternatives, plus your action plan to keep glucose in check. Alcohol like mixed drinks, beer, dry wines, and spirits can wreak havoc. Mixed drinks pack 20 to 40 grams of sugar, spiking blood sugar by 50 to 80 milligrams (DL) and hitting the liver with fructose, a fatty liver driver. Beer, 5 to 15 grams carbs, and dry wines, 3 to 4 grams carbs, are lower but still burden the liver with alcohol, 14 grams per standard drink. Spirits have 0 carbs but stress the liver. Studies show excessive alcohol raises diabetes risk by 20 to 30%. The American Diabetes Association suggests limiting to 1 to 2 drinks daily, 1 for women, 2 for men, ideally 4 days a week. Vegan and gluten-free products, like vegan ice cream meats or gluten-free bread, often spike blood sugar more than originals, using starches, tapioca, corn, or sugars. Plant milks can hide 10 to 15 grams of sugar. Choose unsweetened. These frankenfoods increase insulin resistance risk by 15 to 25% with regular use. Swap smartly. Swap mixed drinks for dry wine or spirits with soda water. 0 carbs. Choose whole foods like avocado or nuts over vegan processed foods. A tip: check plant milk labels for unsweetened to avoid hidden sugars. Try this low-glycemic avocado smash. Mash 1/2 avocado with a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of salt. Spread on cucumber slices. 4 grams carbs total, 2 grams fiber. It's a whole food blood sugar-friendly vegan snack. Your action plan: start today. Swap 1 blood sugar spiker like soda or cereal for a low-glycemic option, water, chia pudding. Aim for under 45 to 60 grams carbs per meal. Prioritize whole foods, meat, eggs, leafy greens, and limit added sugars to 25 to 36 grams daily. Exercise 30 minutes daily to boost insulin sensitivity. Track glucose. Aim for under 100 milligrams (DL) fasting, and share your first swap below. If diabetes risks persist, consult your doctor. For kidney issues, see a dietitian. Small steps like a cucumber snack keep diabetes at bay. Subscribe for more health hacks and make one change now.